we have a piece of fabric cut here, and what I did was measure it 12 inches by 9 inches. It's a little folded over here. This is a piece of cotton. It's an old hospital bed sheet. The newer the fabric, the better. Though this is a 9-inch here, and then I marked up here 6 inches for the fold line. So it's 6 and 12 and 9, and then I cut this pipe cleaner. The pipe cleaner's about 7 inches here because I need to be folding this over when I stitch later. If you want to use elastics, these are 7 inches each, and they're going to attach here and here. If you want to use the bias tape or something else like this, I've noticed that ribbon doesn't work, but string and bias tape does work.
And why does ribbon not work? Is that because it doesn't hold up in the wash?
Yeah, the ribbon doesn't work because it doesn't hold up in the wash at all. It makes a mess of everything else, all the other masks that you're trying to wash. You need to wash them and dry them to have them sanitized. The dryer at high heat sanitizes them. And the length for these is about 17.5 inches, and if you're making bias tape or string, it's 17.5 inches for around the head and 15 inches for around the neck. So once this is folded over, it has the cleaner in it for around the pipe cleaner for around the nose. These are some bias tape pieces we have. The shorter pieces are going to go around the neck, and the longer pieces are going to go around the head. So they'll be sewn in like that. The fold line is here where I can see it, and I'm folding this over here. You can pin it or not, depending on what you want to do. I don't like to pin it. Then I'm folding it again here. And then I'm going to stitch it in like this. It's just a regular straight stitch, and okay, I can see the fold line here, so now that the fold line is approaching, I'm going to use another piece here. Let's see. I want a shorter piece for around the neck. So this is a shorter piece here. Now I'm just going to fold it over again at the end. I'm going to turn the corner. Sew up this side. fold the corner. I find it's a lot quicker without the pins, so that's why I'm being lazy like this and not pinning it. I put this one on above the fold line, so now as I've turned it around, I'm going to put the next one on below the fold line. Below the fold line. This is for going around the neck. Sometimes I like to double back on them, so it's a little bit stronger of a hold. Okay, and now I'm approaching the end of this corner here, so I'm going to want to fold this over and add the last one in for going around the head, because this is the top of the mask. Okay, I'm going to double back a little bit. Okay, and now I'm going to sew my pipe cleaner in. So I'm going to make sure this is a good fit for my mask in reality here. I find that sometimes I'm a little off in the measurement and I need to trim the pipe cleaner a bit, but this one fits very well. And now I'm going to sew just to the left of the pipe cleaner. This pipe cleaner should give a much better fit around the nose so that the mask is more effective. Okay, so I'm going to double back a little to end my corner here and cut some threads. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this over, and I have been sewing this across, but I've been told that if you put a paper towel in between the sheets of the mask, that it's an effective filter. So this time I'm going to leave this open. And I'm going to turn it on its side. And I'm going to go forward a little and backward a little to close my stitch. I'm going to go forward a little more, and then I'm going to do a tuck. So I reach my little snipping scissors in there and do a tuck. And then I do another tuck. Kind of follow the curve of the mask here, and then my third tuck for a triple. Now I have 3 tucks. Okay. And now I'm going to close up the mask on this side. This will be the right side of the mask. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. This time I'm going to hold it in here. I've noticed masks are supposed to fit the face this way, and then the tucks are supposed to go upwards towards the nose, so I've been doing them that way. I'm not sure why they're made that way, but I suppose they fit the face better like that.
Now, how are you going to line up the second tuck with the other side? Are you just going
I'm
to...
holding on to it like this. Now, that tuck seems to be over here, so about like that should be good.
So you're more or less eyeballing it.
Yeah. I've noticed you need to hold the back of the fabric a little more on the tucks sometimes. When going over them, it's just a lot of fabric at once for the needle to stitch through, and that seems to help. I'm going to close up my piece and finish it up, and that's a wrap.